Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Phillies are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Robin Roberts is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Dan D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Victorino's there to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Keith Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 2-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Johan Santana gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Jimmy.
Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Ro. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Pickoff move to second,
He's safe.
and he'll get back in safely. So 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting third.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. D-Ro, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Set and the pitch. Bryce Harper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. Over to Hernandez for the inning-ending double play. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Now at the plate is Mike Piazza. He went deep in the contest last night.
Mike Piazza.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
2-0.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next up from New York, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Set. Here it comes.
0-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
We got full count.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit, Michael Conforto comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Bohm in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Francisco.
Digging in will be Francisco Lindor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now.
Now you can tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, that's down.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Nope,
And
that's
this
ball
pitch
4.
misses
Big
for
strike.
ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
2 on, 2 out, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The set, and the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins has it on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Shane Victorino.
No left fielder, Shane Victorino.
First pitch on the way.
No, inside.
The 1-0 home.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting six.
Here's the defensive
The
alignment
catcher.
for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's the Mets pitcher, Johan Santana.
The pitcher, Johan Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Victorino is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away.
The batter, number 6.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard down the line. Scooped up. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
The second baseman, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
He swings and lines it to left.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second.
So with their pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
The batter will be Robin Roberts, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And a good job there on 1-2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. And there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins, second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nimmo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in is Keith Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Victorino is there, and Piazza will shake his head as he's retired on just one pitch.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in next, Robinson Cano worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next, here is Michael Conforto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set. The 0-1.
Well,
not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
McCutchen.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
1 strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 3-1. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, left fielder, Shane Victorino.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Shane Victorino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
1-1.
Now the 1-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him.
Hey!
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Rollins has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johan Santana.
So the next to bat will be Johan Santana. He flew out in his last debut.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels,
now
right?
batting,
All he wants to do is
6.
get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's inside. Ball, that's outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Phillies,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
JT Real Muto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Lazy fly ball out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it 1 away.
the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Counts 1-0.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
The
That's
batter,
his
number
5th
2,
strikeout in
second
this
baseman,
series alone.
Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Phillies down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Flew out last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 2nd home run early in the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Please.
David Hale will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
David Hale.
In now, Robinson Cano.
The second baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a base hit last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0 New York. Richie Ashburn is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 1, Richie Ashburn.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Jimmy.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec.
So here is Alec Bohm. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And he is in there.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
McCutchen.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
The right fielder, number 3.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 1-1. Is a slider that misses below the zone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 2. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now here's the first offering.
Whoa.
And a ball 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johan Santana. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, but it's well foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This is popped up. Segura is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino.
First offering on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Hit in the air down the left field line. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez gathers it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next to hit is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
I got a ball.
One out, nobody on.
Ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I got 2 on the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Vince Velasquez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. The Phillies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Reined in. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Keith Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
At the plate now is Gene Segura. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Gene Segura.
He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. They look like he almost confused the hitter.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. Catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number
so
11.
Next to bat will be Jimmy Rollins. Potential tying run for him at third base. Set. Here it comes. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Alec Bohm, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
This one's down to third. Right to him. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Ninth inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he rips it on the ground to second. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now at the plate, here is Francisco Lindor. He bounced out last time up. First offering.
Ball, that's it.
The windup and the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To first. Miller is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0.
Inside, ball 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
The batter will be Shane Victorino. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now the 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball three. The 3-0. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Roman Quinn will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 24.
Up next, JT Realmuto. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Taijuan Walker is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kevin Pillar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Didi Gregorius will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
The 1-1 pitch. struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored in third with 2 gone now.
Now back.
Gene Segura standing in. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. And we'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Popped him up. Piazza is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Phillies leave them loaded, still tied 3-3. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Brandon Kinsler takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra
now
innings.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 6.
So next to hit is Jeff McNeil. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way. The
1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. first and second now, one man out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a big changeup. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cave, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Dominic Smith. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Big at-bat now, and here is Keith Hernandez. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quinn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. And now in the box, Brad Miller. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Next, it'll be Jimmy Rollins. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. Here's the first pitch. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Alex Bone waits on deck. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Phillies shortstop in front of the count 3-1. Drilled down the line. And he's into third safely. So the Phils have him at the corners now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Into the box, Alex Bone, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Ball 3. Andrew McCutchen is on deck. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Bases loaded, and next to hit will be Andrew McCutchen, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored in third with 2 gone now.
Up next,
got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is.
0-1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. 10 innings in the books, on to the 11th, still tied. Archie Bradley takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
So now into the box is Mike Piazza. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Mike.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1. Big spot here, and it'll be Robinson Cano, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
J.D. Davis will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Three and one now. Francisco Lindor will be next. 1 is a fastball, and he can't connect 3 and 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3 and 1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Carlos Carrasco takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Carlos Carrasco.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Roman Quinn. A winning run stands at second base.
Roman.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Ball and a strike. Hit in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
Next to stand in is JT Realmuto. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach
Now
are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Matt Joyce will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Archie Bradley claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So you better.
Mm-hmm.